Lucky Geiger.
Beat drop. What's up, Murfreesboro? Welcome to a live version of Locally Owned Murfreesboro, the podcast. We have a fun show for you today, a special edition show for you today with some news drop. This is some big news.
That was nice.
I couldn't have hit that note if I tried.
Try it.
Maybe if somebody
there would be some special effects made there.
Yeah.
I thought it was awesome.
It was super awesome.
Nobody denied that.
No, it was fantastic.
So we got some big news happening today, and we're excited. So you got Missy, you got Marissa, you got Jonathan, you got Charlie, and you're going to find out what we all have in common today. So good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It is not that we have a beard because I'm feeling a little left out, though.
Charlie's got plenty for the rest of us.
That's right.
I do.
Yeah.
Share
I
that
do.
beard.
It's still,
Share the wealth.
it's still growing.
So let's start with some intros. Jonathan, who are you?
Hey, my name is Jonathan Harmon, and what do you want to know? Like,
What?
I
If
don't know.
someone
I grew
has
up-
never met you
I got you.
before,
I grew up here in Rutherford County. Sorry, I'm not used to being on this side of it. I grew up in Rutherford County. I've got a couple of businesses here in town. I've got a real estate team. And last year, me and a couple of partners opened up Cedar Glade Brews. Thank you, studio audience.
Yes.
And we're in the round, so I can wave at that audience and you can wave at this one. And we opened up Cedar Glade Brews last year, and we're the third brewery here in Murfreesboro. And I, of course, like to think that we're the best brewery here in Murfreesboro, though I do like the other two as well.
Yep.
But I have to at least say that, right?
Right?
Okay.
Mhm.
And yeah, what is that it?
yes,
That's
good.
it. So this is
Okay.
Jonathan, who has
Good.
been on our podcast before,
I have.
yes.
early episodes. And then we have Charlie. Tell us about
Yeah.
yourself, Charlie.
Well, I'm 5'7".
Do
Long walks on the beach and
Short walks. I'm fat, man.
Short walks
Short
to the
walks on
fridge.
beach. Yeah. No, my name's Charlie Eblen. I'm the owner operator of Single Tree Woodfire Barbecue. I'm originally from Atlanta, but I call Murfreesboro home. I've been here since the late 80s. I have been in the restaurant business most of my life. About a year and a half, 2 years ago, I started Single Tree Woodfire Barbecue.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. All of my people, thank you. We're on a mission to help build and grow community through the perfect plate of barbecue.
Mm.
So,
And it is.
well, thank you.
It is.
Thank you very much.
Totally agree. Best brisket in town.
Mhm.
All right.
So we had two past guests now here, and we're live. There must be something special.
Marissa. There is.
What is?
Are we
what,
just gonna
why
jump
am I
right in
here?
it? I
What am I
guess
doing?
Just jump.
Where's that bag? Let's let the cat out of it.
and-
Oh my lord!
Woo! The cheese is thick. So,
Funny you mentioned that.
It's funny
so
you
we've
say
met Jonathan, who's Cedar Glade Brews. We've met Charlie, who is Single Tree Barbecue. And the cool thing is, we've had them on our podcast before. They're both small businesses, and locally in Murfreesboro, the one thing that we do love is a good collaboration. So, stop, collaborate, and listen. Tell us what you guys got going on.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
Go
I
ahead.
love it. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go?
Oh
ahead?
yeah.
Here's the
Okay.
news. Drum roll.
So, like I said, we've been operating Single Tree Woodfire Barbecue for a year and a half, 2 years now, and we've gone all over Rutherford County, neighborhoods to events to breweries, etc. Jonathan and I developed a relationship really quickly. We absolutely loved coming to Cedar Glades, and
And we
I-
loved having you.
and I'd like to think they loved having us.
I
So
love how
Yes,
it's
we
past
did.
tense. We loved it.
Yeah, loved it. We love it.
Yeah.
Right.
So much so.
So much so that starting August 31st, we will be the permanent food truck at Cedar Glade Brewery.
Yeah.
Oh yes, you
Yeah.
heard it, friends. We have the
permanent every day.
Every
Okay.
day. So right now we're open Wednesday through Sunday.
Cedar Glade
We're
3 to
we're
later.
we're working on making those longer hours as well. I will probably be open for lunch. Probably not the first week, but very shortly thereafter, to where I can be open by 12, so you can swing by and get your brisket or pulled pork sandwiches and mac and cheese and yummy goodness.
And hoe cakes.
Hoe cakes.
And the hoe cakes, for those of you who can see the shirts.
Yep.
Briskets
And hoe cakes.
I got hoe cakes in this area code. It should be.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm trying to get different area codes, but that's in the future.
So, Charlie came to us, gosh, it's been probably 2 months ago, month and a half.
Yeah.
And he was like, hey man, have you ever thought about just having a food truck here all the time? Like one person that you guys dedicate a space to and all of that. And at that point I was like, we've kicked around the idea. I know Mill Creek, for example, they have a food truck inside their building.
Mm-hmm.
And in places on the other side of the country, it's pretty normal to have a partnership between one food truck and one brewery. And, the list of the food trucks that I would say, yeah, we could do that is extremely short. There's a few that I would trust enough to do that. But it's very short. And Charlie, of course, is kind of at the top of that list. And he mentioned that we built a relationship. We built a friendship because we have a similar viewpoint on how businesses are built, how community is built, and how businesses work in community. And it just made sense. I went to my partners and I said, hey, Charlie had a very interesting idea, and both of them were instantly like, yep.
Oh, nice.
There really wasn't even like a lot of discussion.
That warms my heart, my friend. It warms my heart.
Yeah,
I love it. Yeah, it's something I think we can both help each other, and the community as well. It's hard for small and locally owned businesses to make the impact that they want or have in their heads in the communities that they're in. And when you really start collaborating and partnering with others, it just makes that reach that much further. Mm-hmm. So, I have some ideas that I'm going to discuss with Jonathan about some things we can do for the community later on this year. And, trying to do it on my own is it's a third and fourth full-time job, right?
I have a question, and you don't have to answer this, but I guess I'm curious about the collaboration itself in terms of logistically. Like, you both separately have your own businesses still, and it's just you just have a home where you're gonna stay.
We're like kind of like
you got an office space, essentially.
Yeah.
Like a lot of us who work autonomously and don't have offices, we tend to be more productive and more successful when we stay put. But when we're like, oh, I can work out of anywhere, sometimes you
work
can't,
nowhere.
Yeah,
distractions.
Right. Yeah, you have a lot of distractions.
Well, you have a lot of time. Honestly, if I'm working out of my backpack on the real estate side of things or whatever, then wherever I go, at the very least, I've got to get my computer out, maybe get the charger out, get the mouse. It takes me an extra 4 or 5 minutes, and then open the computer. It's just
you see someone and like, hey, what's up? What are you doing? And
and I know, and I don't want to speak too much for this, but anytime that you have a food truck, and especially one as cool as Charlie's, there's an hour burn right there just getting just getting it set up, and not to mention
parking
the travel
time parking and right.
Mine's easy to park,
Yeah.
Whatever, dude. Easy for you, maybe.
It's only 30 feet long.
Yeah.
It's a monster.
No big deal.
That's a great example of how you can collaborate with, two regular separate businesses can collaborate, and there's not really an infringement on your space or your space, really.
Yeah, no, it's I think the benefits for us, and please don't let me speak out of turn, but are mutually beneficial from a standpoint of my menu is very limited right now, and there's a lot of things that I want to do, but are more difficult. Not that I can't do them, but they're more difficult when, for an example, I have an event this afternoon, right? So the event won't start until 5, but I have to leave the house at 3:45.
Get there, get parked.
I'm hooking my trailer up at 3 and storing everything and making sure it's ready to go, right? So I'm burning 2 hours before I even start selling any kind of food.
Right. And you've got unknowns. I mean, you could show up here, even though you know where you're going to set up here. You could show up here and there's a car in the way. There's a, who knows what, right?
Yeah.
But that's happened multiple times in the last couple of weeks. And it happens quite often where, you show up to an event or a space where you're always there. You know the routine, the whole 9 yards, but it takes 20 more minutes to get somebody to move or whatever. Yeah,
yep.
Exactly.
So then I'm behind, and then the event I'm going to is looking at me at 5 after the time I'm supposed to open and go, why are you not open?
Right.
Well, you had 47 kegs in the way that we had to move,
Right.
whatever it may be.
Yeah, your groomsman was in my spot.
Right. Yeah.
Well, one of the things that I love is the team up. Like, we as small businesses can help each other. I'll give you an example. Like, for us, Jared Dowenhauer, who does escape rooms, that's the same crowd. People who love beer, love to eat, and then they love good food. So, it's better for your customers to have food available outside of the delicious popcorn and stuff that you do.
Another local business, by the way.
See, I mean, and you got local fruit tea. You've got it. To me, it's imperative for a small business community to thrive, to work together.
Yeah.
Well, and there's something two different schools of thought. And as we discuss this, we kind of discussed which way to go with this. There's a little bit of an allure to have a different food truck every day, right? That's attractive, right?
That's a sign.
I don't think your suction cup worked, dude. Not on that.
Yep.
Not on that wood.
Trent, come to the rescue. Our poor TikTok live folks.
The TikTok live just hit the floor.
Just bit it.
Let the bodies hit the. No wait. Something else.
I think they were done.
Screw you guys.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
and we
Screenshotted it. Yeah, that's good.
We're all like
TikTok live.
We're all distracted by this little phone.
Sorry.
Speaking of weird things that happen, but there's a benefit to having a different truck every day, and
it's here, just here.
Here, just set it over here or something.
Yeah. Well, here we go. How about this?
Suction cup don't work.
It'll work on the glass.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, yeah. There's Missy.
Yeah.
Oh, don't do
It's
that.
Jonathan.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
Extreme
I love going live. It's
Live is so much fun.
This is why we don't go live very often.
Oh,
That's great.
So there's a benefit to having a different truck,
Right.
There's variety,
Yes.
right? We can have tacos today. We can have Thai food tomorrow. We can have fried fish the next day, and we can have barbecue the next day.
Mhm.
Cool. There's also a benefit though to regularity, right?
Yep.
Man, I feel
Knowing
like
what you're
barbecue
gonna
tonight.
get.
I feel like barbecue tonight.
I
Let's
know
go
where
get
it's
Single Tree, and I know where it is. I know that I can get a good beer with it. I know that it's got outdoor space. Like, I know it, right? So, and when we looked at that, and I looked at, guys, I don't know if you've ever had to book food trucks on a regular basis.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Not even on
I
a regular
haven't, but I've
basis,
heard
just a
of
few
the-
times a year. Ugh.
Good gracious, y'all.
Yes.
It is
It's
the
a lot of
wild,
fun.
wild west because, you've got folks that show up regularly and do a good job. You've got other folks that just don't,
Yes.
and it's everywhere in between.
Right.
And so we trust Charlie. We know he's going to do a good job. He even, when we talked about it, he was open to a little bit of constructive criticism. And I know that some of that was the limitations that you had spoken about.
Yep.
And I said, look, if we're going to do this, we need this and this. And he was like, gotcha.
Yeah, and that's I think anytime you partner with anybody, whether it's inside your own business and you're hiring people or making a partnership like ours, if you don't listen to constructive, criticism or just ideas in general, then you're probably not going to be successful.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right. And
Yeah.
you know, I'm done with this. All right, sorry.
Bye, guys.
We're outta here.
Speaking of
Charlie is going
successful.
live on TikTok and his
Yeah.
phone keeps falling.
Yeah.
For those who are
We're-
not watching live.
We are done with the TikTok live for right now. Technical difficulties, hardware issues.
Love you, mean it. Goodbye.
Yeah. So it's but you know, like you said, I mean, it's going to help me expand my menu as much as it's going to help many different aspects of the business, and I can do things that I don't do on a regular basis now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I was asked yesterday what my menu is, and it's pretty simple right now. I mean, there's a burger on the menu, brisket, pulled pork, and sausage. That's the menu, right?
Yeah.
You know, we expand it and we have desserts and, you know, this, that, and the other, but I can do a lot more when I'm stagnant.
Right.
And, you know, it's, you know, we can have some fried foods and, you know,
Whoa.
some things that we're in a
Funnel
process of-
cakes. No, I'm just kidding.
Does hoe cake batter turn into funnel cakes? Is that a thing?
No,
But hoe cakes are
but
hoe cakes.
but we can figure something out for you.
What an answer.
I
No.
just came up with
Hoe cakes,
I
for
like
those
it.
that don't know, hoe cakes are corn. My dad called them corn cakes. It's
Mhm.
cornbread pancake, and they are God's gift to the world.
They are fantastic.
Yeah, growing up, I had them. My family always cooked them in cast iron skillets.
Yep.
Mhm.
And you know, they were small little cakes.
Yep.
You know, it was
Oh,
it was so pretty.
Butter.
cake,
Mm.
cake,
Mhm.
cake, cake.
Yeah.
Are you okay over there?
Yeah. It's a song. It's
Yeah.
a song we were singing, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So August 31st, you'll be there.
Yep.
And-
Wednesday, August 31st will be the first inaugural day of
Put it on
the
my calendar.
partnership. Yeah.
Yeah.
But what
Yeah.
we also want you to come to, and this is a big one, September 8th.
Yes.
September 8th. Cedar Glade is
Thursday, September 8th.
Yep. Cedar Glade is having their finally ribbon cutting with the chamber.
Woo!
Charlie will be set up. We're going to have a spread of some sort. We haven't worked all those details out that Charlie will put out for us. And so we'll cut the ribbon. We'll open the doors at 3, and we'll cut the ribbon probably sometime around 3:30 or so. And then our normal hours at 4. So chamber members, non-chamber members, y'all come to the ribbon cutting.
I'm thinking
Locally owned
something
members.
something along the lines of like a barbecue charcuterie board.
Yeah.
It's going to be epic. We've
Yeah.
kicked a couple ideas back and forth.
I was
and
thinking like like on the crawfish boil where you just put all the
Put
stuff
the paper down and just pour it out.
Yep.
Get out of my head.
Oh my
Cool.
gosh. We love a good team up. Oh man. And I'm so excited. I love Cedar Glade. I love Singletree. I'll say it again. Best brisket in town. I should probably try your other stuff. I'm just so stuck on the biscuit. Oh, the
Yeah.
burger. Holy cow. Okay.
You got a burger.
Holy
a couple
cow.
It is a holy cow. It's very sacred,
More.
delicious
times.
burger.
Love it.
You're welcome
love
for the
it.
setup.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Cool.
working on we're going to expand the menu a little bit, and so there's going to be some, you know, I'm working on a smoked corn dog that's going to be a fresh corn dog.
Yeah, dude.
So it's
He told
not-
me that the other day, and I
Yeah.
was like, "Oh my word!"
Oh
Well,
my
Like
you know,
god.
one of
fair
the-
food.
Well, one of the feedbacks that Jonathan gave me was kid friendly foods,
Oh yeah.
right? So
Right.
and I do a smoked hot dog, but it's got, you know, barbecue sauce and coleslaw and jalapenos. It's a slaw dog. It's a, you know,
But
quarter
then you put it
pound.
in the cornbread. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
so-
I'm so excited.
so we're going to smoke them and put them on sticks and throw them in some batter and fry them. And
That is my childhood
Yeah.
right there. corn
Well,
dogs.
and
Oh my
yes,
gosh.
same. And
So-
and even just some items that are not my meal, right?
right.
Some
right,
stuff
some
that I can buy and set in the middle of the table, and the 4 of us can drink a beer
Yeah.
and eat off of, right?
Nachos will probably come back. Yeah, nachos will probably come back, and then I'm just about finished with a smoked pimento cheese and sausage
Mm.
tray. So there's
Whoa.
That's
know,
my language right there.
it's still not going to be a huge, you know, you're not going to get a Cheesecake Factory menu, right? Where
Right.
You got to have an encyclopedia and a thesaurus to go through it. but-
Right. Tabs and yep, locators.
They put it on Audible because it's so long.
right. Right. And you got to have a dissertation and start.
Uh,
So it's you know, but it's going to be expanded to where one, if you don't want to come and get a full meal of a brisket plate and dive into your or one of those small beef ribs that I do. That's a pound of each bone.
Oh man,
small like this size.
Yeah, it's breakfast, but man.
But just stuff that people can nibble on, right? Because you don't always go out in the fashion of eating dinner, or you may have eaten at home, or you may have gone.
It might be 9 o'clock at night.
It could be 9 o'clock, and you just
sop up some of that yum and beers.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
Well, and something else interesting I was not aware of, Charlie shared, is that by having an address, he's able to get on the
Google Map.
No. Yes, but no.
Street Finder.
delivery.
Yes.
Yeah,
the food
That's
party
it.
stuff.
Delivery.
Yeah.
Oh.
So right now I'm using Hometown.
Hometown, locally owned business.
And
They
John's
do
great.
not charge. They do not charge the businesses.
They don't charge us. No, they charge the people getting the food, which is great for us, but it does drive the price up a little bit.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I get it. You're going to pay it somewhere,
Right.
And
Right.
But they do a great job. I love them to death. But I have to send them where I'm going to be, what time I'm going to be there every week. So it's time consuming to put all that into a spreadsheet and send it over. Where when I have a stagnant address, then not only can I use them full time, but I can also use DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, all the other ones, and without having a stagnant address, I can't use them at all.
Right.
So that's another reason why we're going to be open at noon through dinner time.
Oh, it just made my day, Charlie.
And I'm going to hint at one other thing. This is 1,000% not confirmed yet, but what I'm hoping is that he has the traffic for a lunch crowd that encourages us to have traffic for a lunch crowd.
So if you're wanting a lunch beer, then you need to come get lunch barbecue. So I can
lunch barbecue equals lunch beer. See,
So
doing
many-
math again.
It's hard to
Look at
find
us.
places to
Simple.
get good lunch here that's like not like overcrowded.
and we will.
And
I will be doing a lunch special. So there will be a quick, fast,
It's
easy,
the angels sing.
something super easy
Yes.
to get really fast. That's a special for lunch only.
Yeah.
To kind of help people come out and, if you haven't been inside Cedar Glade Brewery yet, it's a great place to post up your laptop and
Beautiful.
drink a beer.
We got good Wi-Fi.
Right. So, and we're gonna have, I'm gonna have some way. I got to figure it out yet, but to have sports on my trailer TV.
Nice.
He has a
So
man, and we could sit up on top of the deck and watch people.
the
watch.
observation deck.
Observation
Oh,
decks and people
yeah.
watch.
That's break time.
Oh, sweet.
Break time.
Great.
Get a beer and sit
So,
on top.
so congratulations.
Yes.
Murfreesboro wins because you guys are working together. And as a locally owned Murfreesboro representative, good job.
Thank you.
Yay.
We're excited
Good
about it.
job. I am
Stoked.
so excited for you. For those of you who love Singletree, you're going to love Cedar Glade. For those of you who love Cedar Glade, you're going to love Singletree. Do we have a ship name?
What?
Single Glade?
Single
Glade trees?
Single tree.
Cedar Tree.
Cedar
I
tree.
mean,
Cedar Tree.
We-
I was trying to play with our
Just don't
logos
smoke with
because
cedar trees.
yeah,
Single Glade.
exactly. We've got 3 trees in ours, and then he's got 1 tree in his. So we need to do like a
Quad tree.
I don't know what that
I'm
would
going
be.
to call this is your ship name. Are you ready? I'm dropping it. Yummy Forest.
Well, first of all, what the crap is a ship name? I don't know what that means.
Relationship.
Oh,
Like, we
this
are-
is like the
I'm
Benifer
Missy
thing,
and I'm Marissa, and together we are Marissy.
I mean, we could go Johnny,
Did you not know that?
Charlatan.
Wow.
What are we
I
doing?
knew that. Yes, I didn't know that we.
Charlatan. Let's do Charlatan.
Charlatan.
You guys have lost your minds.
Yeah.
What is going
Yeah,
You
on?
need to bring them some. No, not
if
coffee.
nothing
I don't know what.
else-
I need to go get them a beer or something.
Yes, some
If
desserts.
nothing else, we have fun here. So thank you guys
You know we're
for
hilarious.
coming on our podcast to tell the world about this amazing collab.
Thank
So August 31st, put it on your calendar. Singletree will be permanently at Cedar Glade. September 8th, mark your calendar, come out and help celebrate Cedar Glade in their ribbon cutting. And every Wednesday, listen to us for new local businesses and all their stories.
Yes.
Thank you, guys. This is going to be fun.
Thank you for letting us break the news on your show.
Oh, we
Yeah.
love
Breaking
it.
news.
We love collaborations, especially from former guests.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
It's
stuff.
awesome.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, guys.